everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I just wanted to kind of sit down and chat with you guys about the things that are going to be coming up for us, and then at the end I wanted to do a garden progress tour, just show you what's been going on in the garden in the last few weeks since I last filmed. We went to Arizona for 2 weeks. My mother-in-law actually came in from Arizona, and she stayed for a while. We went to a beach house, not on the beach, close to the beach, like a beach cottage. I don't know, it was kind of an interesting experience. It was really nice to get away. My kids really enjoy going to the beach every year if we can. It's only about you love the beach. It's only about an hour and a half from where we live, 2 hours max, depending what beach we go to. And so it's a nice little inexpensive getaway. So I did have a comment asking if I could share. Okay, so let me back up a little bit. So we are partially homeschooling, partially public schooling so far. I don't know, our numbers are on a huge uptick here, not as near as bad as a lot of places, but for COVID cases. So I don't know what schools are going to actually look like, even though we go to school in 2.5 weeks. I'm assuming they're going to wait till last second. I'm going to school.
Yeah.
I don't know what really what it's going to look like probably until the last second. Bless you. And so, yeah, plans could change. But as of right now, my oldest is getting homeschooled. Basically, he's in college full time. And then, but he, does it from home. I still give him rides and stuff, but I don't actually do the schooling for him. But he is considered a homeschool student. My second oldest is doing an alternative program, middle school. It's full-time, kind of like 2 days she's there most of the day. 1 day she's has off, 2 days are half days. So it's all her core classes, electives and everything, but there's like extension work and project time that's like built in that you can do at home. So it's an alternative learning program, and it's pretty amazing for her. So we're excited to start that, but like I said, I don't know what that's going to look like, if she's going to be doing that all from home, mostly from home, what's going on, because as you know, there's no vaccinations for kids under 12, so, and she's 10. So, and my 7-year-old, he was going to go to a full-time public school, but again, that's probably looking like it might be just that school but from home. My youngest was going to go to preschool part-time, and that looks like it will probably end up being from home as well. I don't know what's going on, but some of you had there was somebody that had a comment that wanted to know about the curriculum we did last year, and since my videos were so long ago last year, about the homeschooling curriculum we used last year, Magic Forest Academy. And so the Magic Forest Academy, it's a really cool curriculum that we use. It's a nature-based curriculum, and it's just nature-based studies, and it has like science and ELA and history and math. It just kind of has everything together. That is still to date my favorite curriculum to do. Who knows, we might end up just having to homeschool anyway. It's kind of ironic because we've always been homeschoolers for the most part, except for here and there at public schools, but we've always been largely homeschoolers. And now that we've always had the choice to homeschool or public school, we've always chose to homeschool. But now that we're choosing to do public school or partial public school, alternative learning schools, we may not have the choice. So that's kind of our plans for this year. We're still doing gymnastics for one of the kids. My son's still doing violin as of right now. They're still going in person, and he is vaccinated. He's an older kid. So some things will stay the same. Some things we'll still do out of the house, and some things I think, like schooling, we'll just have to stay here. And we'll just keep gardening and keep doing the things that we've always done, and hopefully later it gets better and it's, yeah. All right. I tried to do some gardening thing earlier before, and it was windy like right before my mother-in-law came. It's now windy again. I'm looking at it. It says it wasn't going to rain. I think it's lied to me. I think it's going to rain, which I appreciate, because I think it's the longest time we've ever gone without rain in the last several years. It's been a really long time since we've had any, so I'm hoping it rains, but I don't really know if that's the case. But we're still gonna go outside, and hopefully the wind isn't too obnoxious for you to listen to this. So let's go outside and take a look. Okay, so let's take a look. So what we got behind me. As The trees are starting to drop their leaves already because it's been cooling down in the evenings, and so it's thinking it's gonna be fall time soon. I mean, it kind of is, but usually we don't get true fall true fall weather until the very end of September. So I'll flip you around. Okay. So the garden still looks very similar to the last time, except I've been harvesting a ton of beans off of this guy right here. There are some new additions. So as you can see, the corn garden doesn't look as nice. It's starting to brown, so it's at the end of its life. And I've harvested, I want to say probably at least 24 ears of corn, at least, maybe 30, like a lot of corn. And I've been giving them away. But I was trying to see if there's any other, like this guy right here needs to get harvested. We'll just pull and twist that guy. I got my little sugar pumpkins. They didn't get very big because the plant didn't do very well, see? But because he still had, well, actually, he's probably good to harvest as well. Right there. I will use him in a pie, and I've got some other ones too that I will use it in the pie. The corn. I'm trying to see. Oh, my onions are doing better. They're getting bigger. They definitely didn't get as big as I thought that they would this year, but that's all right. This guy's really, so when these leaves right here, or not leaves, yeah, I guess they're leaves. When the bottom ones start to die, it's time to pull him out. I just don't know how good he's gonna look. Let me see. Oh, I got a decent little guy here. That's so cool. Ooh, backup camera. Focus. Not so bad at all. Oh, that one's a little bit better. Cool. There's another guy in there. And he, yeah, he's about ready to go ahead and pick him too. I want to show you guys my peppers are doing much, much better. These are the little guys, but these ones are much bigger. I've got some of these. And, which I don't know which those ones are. Padron peppers, maybe? More bell. These little guys. These might be jalapenos, I think, which my husband will be excited. I've tried like 4 times to grow jalapenos to no avail. A bunch more of these guys are getting better. There's a whole bunch in there. This nice little surprise. This mammoth right here. Instead of growing one big head, he grew like several. And there's a flowering one up there. So this super pretty one. Oh, he's gorgeous. These ones are the smaller sweet variety, and they are looking delicious. So I basically have a bunch of these that I need to harvest as well. We've got a little, got a cantaloupe, which I'm very excited. I've never grown a cantaloupe before, first time trying. And I've got watermelon, getting bigger. And I have more zucchini, of course. Please help me with the zucchini. Come and take them. They're out of freaking control, but I can't like not grow them and just kill them off. I feel bad doing that because then I can always feed people, you know, give them away for free in the community. So if we don't eat them, someone will. There's so many ears on this thing. Usually corn, I think, only get 1 or 2 ears per stalk, but this one has like, they have a lot of them have 3. And then we have a lot more. These guys. So everything is progressing quite nicely. Okay, so I'm going to show you the little harvest that I got. So I gave away a bunch of corn last night to my mom and 2 zucchinis that were this size to my mom as well. This is still the 9-pounder I showed. I still haven't processed. I really need to. It's daunting. It's huge. Freaking 9 pounds. So these are the 2 pumpkins I just harvested. These, and I also was able to harvest. These are all the carrots we got. I got more and some that were a lot bigger, but honestly most of them were these little small ones and then these mini ones that are like baby carrots. That's what came out of the ground. So I'm not going to plant in that bed anymore. I think there's just not enough space for them to grow because it's kind of rocky and it looks way deeper than it actually is. I'll show you my tomatoes and we harvested a bunch of beans. So all of these tomatoes are ones I've harvested. It does not include all the ones I've eaten because they are just like good snacky tomatoes. And all the beans, I got a bunch of these, like a whole bunch. The fat ones are the ones I've harvested. The darker skinny ones are the ones I got from my CSA. And I also got some like flat snap peas from the CSA as well. And I use them in a stir fry. That were really good. Oh, I have an Instagram. I've been putting my gardening stuff on. It's called PNW_garden for Pacific Northwest Garden. So if you guys want to check out my gardening stuff there, I like to put pictures up there, and I'm going to start doing different like clips and that sort of thing. All my herbs I've been harvesting, I put them up here. That's where I enjoy putting them. Calendula, red raspberry leaf. What is this guy? It's not labeled. Oh, lemon balm. Let's see, dandelion, catnip, mullein. I got skullcap, red clover, chocolate mint. But yeah, I use them a lot for teas and stuff, so I just leave them there. And they're pretty decorative in my opinion. I like nature stuff, so that works. I did forget to show you my apples. They are ripe and they are ready for picking. And they are so delicious. We've already eaten a few off of them. Like, here, this guy. This guy he's not hard, but he's like, you can barely push your thumb into him. So you want them firm, but not like hard as wood. And that is a beautiful apple to eat. These are the last of the things in the backyard that are ready to eat. Everything else is gone dormant or is just over for the season. I do have some red raspberry leaves left to harvest, which I will harvest the rest of these and let the bush go dormant for next year. It's already grown all of its babies. Daisy bush is done. So sad. I love my daisy bush. It's so beautiful. It's time to clean out the greenhouse. So I will probably show you how I'm going to clean out the greenhouse, get it organized, and get things stored properly for the winter, and kind of winterize it and clean it up a little bit, and I don't know, maybe try to grow some things in there, get some grow lights. I really don't know how that's going to work. I haven't really thought about it. But I do want to try to use the greenhouse over the winter. Well, I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for joining me and getting through this video with me. I'm still a little rusty, obviously, but I appreciate your patience, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.